I want to start with you, Ariana. What was it like to just go through the rehearsals of this? There's so many big sequences. I know this is not new for both of you, but how beautiful were those moments for you?
Oh, I mean, the experience of rehearsing this film was like being in summer theater camp, but like with geniuses, like your camp counselor is Steven Spielberg. Wow. But it was so fun and so collaborative. And I mean, you have a cast, an ensemble full of triple threats who are functioning at the top of their game. The dancing in this movie is incredible, and you can feel the energy of what we felt during the rehearsal period. It just shines on the screen. You feel the love, you feel the joy. So it's great.
And knowing what you felt just from that and being on that set and now doing these interviews and talking to everyone, I want to go back for a second really quickly with you, Rachel. In high school, you got the role. You actually played Maria at Community Theater.
Yes.
She's like, yes, you are correct.
That did happen. I remember.
Is there anything that you would tell that girl back in high school?
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny because we talk about, summer theater camp, which is basically what my first production of West Side Story actually was. And I kind of had a bad time. I was oversaturated with everything that had to do with West Side Story. And it was only a couple months before I sent in my first audition tape for the film that I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't send in my tape because I was just I don't want to say over it, but I was just kind of too deep in it and I didn't really want to do it anymore. So I would go back to 16-year-old Rachel and say, hey, dummy, send in the tape. You won't regret it, but also tell her that it's going to take a really long time to get the part, but to not lose faith.
Well, and I think everything takes time, right? It's all about timing. Look how long, fans finally, I can't tell you how many times we've talked about this film and everyone's like, what's the date? What's the date? I'm like, I'm not Steven Spielberg. I do not know what is coming out, but we've got it. The anticipation happened and it was great. You mentioned your audition, telling your younger self. I know that did go viral. The fans wanted to know, I took to the fans for this question. Has Gaga reached out about that?
Oh, no, of course not. No, no. But also that's like a huge misconception that video did not get me the part in West Side Story. I auditioned a year before I got cast. That video came out about a month before I got cast. And so everyone just kind of associated me singing me singing Shallow from A Star Is Born to me getting cast as one of the most iconic soprano roles in musical theater. I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
Range.
She has the range. She has the range, but no, Gaga has not reached out. But every day before bed, I go, Father, Son, House of Gucci. So there's no hard feelings. Obviously, she's my queen. I love her.
After this, she's going to reach out. Okay. We're going to put it in.
Okay. We're manifesting.
Ariana, the beauty that is Anita, and again, the costumes and how colorful and just gorgeous they speak on their own while you're out there doing it. Did you have any nerves at all stepping into those shoes? And what were the moments for you where you said, wow, this is it. This is pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like I have that moment every day. I feel like, wow, this is it every day since we got cast, since we were making the film. It's been that a little overstimulated potentially, but yes, of course, there's always pressure with it, but that's okay. I think you have to be a little bit crazy to take on something like this, because it is a text and a piece that is so beloved by so many, but classics are meant to be retold and reimagined for a new generation, which is what we do. And shout out to Paul Taswell, who was a huge part of that, because through his designs of that yellow dress, he allowed my Anita, our version of America, to stand on its own. These costumes not only tell the story of who we are as a community, comunidad at large, but they help this production identify itself as a completely separate thing. And I think it looks fabulous.
It looked good.
It looked good.
It looked good.
Yes. It was so beautiful. When you two see this photo, and Ariana, you posted this. The two
Yes.
Is it just such a sisterhood and friendship that you built along the way? And again, what are the feelings when you think back, wow, we went through all this production, it's finally here, it's about to be out for everyone to see?
Yeah, we did. That is a very good turn of phrase. We did go through it.
We did go through it.
There are many things I think that, you know, in subsequent years to come we'll talk about. But pride, immense. You know, not to quote Hamilton, but pride is not the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
There's so much more
Yeah.
inside us now.
Yes.
But you know, we grew together.
We did. We spent so much, we had to spend so much time together, but it became a joy to do. It wasn't a job anymore. It was just kind of like, you know, there's a boy like that, I Have a Love. Those were intense couple days of shooting. And we would decompress in between each setup by laying on one of the set beds and scrolling through Twitter. I remember us like there was a picture of Dolly Parton and Carol Burnett, and we're like, who's who? Which one is? I mean, but we, you know, we had so much fun, and we're able to take ourselves out of it, even when we were in the thick of it. And I think that's the power of making a movie with people that you admire and that you respect, but also people that you end up, you know, wanting to see outside of work as well.
Yeah. And
bonding.
I gotta wrap out of here. You two are amazing. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you. So nice to talk to you.
Nice talking to you. Thanks, everybody.